everybody, it's Anna, Swedish Orchid Hoarder here, giving you an update on my Schwerter order a couple of weeks ago. Well, let's start with my Lamelata variety Boxalia Vanda. It is doing very well. A lot of nice green root tips. So this is much better than the one I got from an adult nursery. This one is from a very good nursery called Schwerter in Germany. So it's doing very well. Very happy. Good product. Yes. Let's move over to my Tulumnias. I put them in terracotta pots. This is a Tulumnia Yarak Flyer Red Mask, and it's doing well. Its neighbor is Tulumnia Yarak Flyer Super Red Mask, also doing very well. This one I was able to put in a small terracotta pot. I wasn't able to do that with the other one because it had a growth poking out that I didn't want to crush that one. I have some bark down there, and I believe some, oh, I'm in the wrong pot. I don't know if I have any bark in this one. This one is a bit of a chance for me. It's called Papillonate Terrace. Beautiful flowers. And it's a small plant, so it has a couple years before blooming. It's bendaceous, as I said. It loves sun, it loves warmth. So first I have put it in a shadier spot, and now I've moved it over to a more sunny morning sunny spot, and it's doing all right so far, and I believe it will continue to do so. Then we have the Cattleyas, Brassavola, Socaliante, Yakurai, Yarak Firestar. This one is in a basket, if I could get it, so it dries very quickly. But Cattleyas like that. I like the way it's mounted on this piece of plastic. It keeps the orchid steady, and that's one of the things I'm always worried about, that they're not steady enough, and that's why they don't produce any roots. But this one has been very happy, and you see new root tips and everything. I'm very pleasantly surprised, since I had some trouble with the new Cattleyas in the past. But it could also be that the last Cattleyas I had were sent to me very late in June, I think, or when it was. It's better to get them as I had ordered in the spring. But these are doing well. I have some very chunky bark, and well, it seemed very happy. And let's see. The next one I had some trouble with. Let's see here. Well, first thing, I had to unmount it because it was climbing out of the pot, and I would like to have it a little bit more space for it to grow. So I unmounted it and put it back on the mount. But that was not the worst part of it. one leaf on this very crooked lead or cane came off, and you can see if I can get in there. Do you see that roundish hole? When I first repotted, I found one slug who doesn't have a home on its back or a shell on its back, and I took that away. When I repotted this one, I found another slug with a shell on its back, and it could be slug damage. However, it did not eat up the surprise spike, as you can see here in the picture, and so that made me extra happy. I have put some snail pellets in the pots of the new orchids in hope that if there were some new or unseen snails, they would eat them and die. But this growth is quite distorted, as you see. But there's lots of new eyes too that they could get new growth from. So, but I'm happy with this orchid as well. I think this one, I had a little back division potted up. I think they're kind of cute. This one was also named, where's the label? Jackerai Finch. I think this one, and this is baby finch, Jackerai Finch. So I love having these small back divisions growing. I have 3 of them so far. And then we have the next Cattleya, which is amazing Thailand rainbow, and it's doing super well. The growth there has extended, the broken root has branched out, so this one is doing really well, and I'm super happy about that. Well, that was about it, but I wanted to show you some more orchids. I have this BC yellowbird that I have struggled with all winter, and finally it is taking off. I'm thrilled. I thought I saw a root there. There's a root, so it's really coming along, and I'm super happy because I really wanted this orchid. So it pays off to be patient, as it were. Really worked on this one. And then we have my Neophonetia falcata. See if I can put it down. And yet again, once a year it seems, it is flowering for me. Beautiful white flowers, and they're just open, so I haven't felt the fragrance in the evening just yet, but they're beautiful with their little spurs, and the plant itself is doing well. Just one leaf that's yellowing there, but I think that's because there's a new fan growing in that leaf, so the roots are doing very well. So that's also a beautiful orchid, is to grow, for me anyway. And then I want to show my friend Danny from Danny's Orchid Journey, my Sabrina alocasia. This is supposed to be a mini version. I don't know about that. I think two leaves has grown in my care. But as you see, I have trouble with drying the edges of the leaves. I'm trying to spray them. I haven't got close to a what's it called, humidifier, but I'm struggling. But with the leaves, but what's it called? The stems of the leaves are absolutely fantastic. So my only trouble is keeping the leaves pretty. And that's it. So I wish you a great weekend, and I hope to see you soon, and be safe. Hej då!